Hey guys, Gojo here, and I'm back again with War Thunder. No, obviously, World of Tanks. That was an appalling joke. Well, yes, I'm back with some more World of Tanks, but do not adjust your sets or whatever you're watching this on. It is me playing arty. I was driving the Lefh because I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually know why. I just felt like playing the Lefh, just shitting on some people, you know. And well, this is what I found myself doing. I only played one game in it, and this was the game. I was trying to channel my inner Hotwot. I was trying to do her proud. And yeah, this is what we've been put into, a 3-5-7 game of 3 tier 7s, 5 tier 6s, and 7 tier 5s, me being one of the tier 5s. And first things first, not only was that Panther the first one spotted, which is not what you want to be doing when there is arty in the game, he is also a tier 7, so I'm going to shoot at him. However, there's a VK there, and I'm shooting at him because I can pen him like that. Even with the HE, I can pen him, so 478. That's a filthy roll. A filthy roll. And then I decide, right, I've put one into him, I've penned him. I'm going to go back to the Panther because he's the higher tier. I need to work him over. So bang, piling into him. Now I see the Oni crossing at the back and I'm thinking, slow Japanese heavy or the German medium in the middle. That Oni's behind a rock. You saw me going towards him, but he's behind a rock, so I'm going to stay for this Panther and hope this MT25 is going to poke up and spot him. The Oni gets spotted instead by the MT25, so I move back to him, wait for it to aim a little bit, take a pot shot. Oh, big 19. Big 19. Tier 5 arty shooting at tier 7s. That's a nice meme. And 158, that's a fresh old hit. So yes, talking about the Lefh. The Lefh is a filthy little muggles artillery piece. It is absolute filthy seal clubbing. Even in this kind of game, even when you're in like a tier 7 game, 3-5-7, it doesn't matter what fucking tier you're against. This thing is ludicrously filthy. It's got, I think it's around an 8.2 second reload on mine. The view range is ridiculous, and you can actually outspot equal tier light tanks. You can outspot tier 10 light tanks. It has more view range than a tier 10 light tank. I took a shot there just because why not? I didn't think it was going to hit, and I'm adjusting my shot over to the BDR over here because I've realised the team over here is not doing too well. That shot ended up over here. That was a nice meme. Yeah, the team's not doing too hot over here, and they are defending me, essentially. So I see the E25, and I think, oh, he's a little cockroach. I'm not going to be able to get to him. So I'm going to aim at this T34 and try and take him out because he's proxying this Panzer 3-4 and the T34. So I'm doing another pot shot at him. Oh, oh. The penetration on his ass. That's a nice meme. I see this Panzer 3-4 and I think, can I get an edge of him? Maybe. Unlikely. I still went for it because why not? Fortunately I hit the ship. And then I'm deciding what I want to do next. That E25, he was last seen running away, so there's no point aiming over here for him anymore. That P43 could be anywhere. The Panther and Tiger 131 are around here as my team's trying to push through. So I'm taking shots at them, and it lands right in between both of them. The other thing to note about the Lefh, as I'm taking more pot shots, this Tiger 131, it's one of the few, I think it's the only arty piece now, that you can still have armor piercing and heat ammunition, rather than HE and premium HE, like most arty has been nerfed to. The caliber's too low, so it doesn't stun, it will only hit. The splash is minuscule. The shells are quite nice, actually. I've missed quite a few shells in a row here, and it's not got that much ammunition. It's around about 40 shells. I just penned a tier 7 with the tier 5 artillery piece. for 426. Please tell me how this is balanced. I'd love to know. I know I'm playing this tank, but Jesus. Shell right at the engine deck of the Tiger 131, and there's 378 damage for you on a tier 6 heavy tank. That tank is a tier higher than me and a heavy tank, and I just penned him for 378 from the back of the map, using no skill at all, just the sheer fact that he got tracked and the shell went on his engine deck. That's not skill at all. That's called bullshit. Mini rant out of the way. Going back to the shells, the HE has 53mm of penetration, which is the same as the KV-2, which is the tier 6 Soviet heavy tank, when it's using 152mm. Average damage is 410 with the HE. With the heat, it's 104 penetration and 350 damage. 104 penetration is pretty nice, especially when you're shooting onto the tops of people and into the sides of people. The AP, I have quite a lot of AP. I don't really know why, but there you go. 350 damage, 64 pen. So the pen is slightly higher than the HE, but the damage is the same as the heat. It's lower than HE, obviously. But yeah, this is an awkward part of this game that takes quite a while. I'm just waiting for this Panther to back up enough so that I'll be able to get shots at him. Because the IS on my team is struggling against him. The Dickomax got spotted by the KV-2. I take a little pot shot, and the shell was nowhere near. It dropped back somewhere over here. I guess up on this rock. As we can see on our team, the T-34 is moving around, the KV-2 is moving up, so the Dickomax is going to get spotted. And looking at it, looks like the Panther... No, he's still not back over towards... over towards where I'll be able to shoot him. The Dickomax is, however, spotted. And I'm thinking of a sneaky little shot that I could try and pull here. He's pulling back, waiting for him to try and do something. The T-34 gets taken out by the Dickomax, and the KV-2, I think, was either proxy spotted by the Dickomax or spotted by the E-25. And he got taken out by the AMX-13F3, the enemy artillery. So the game is not looking too hot at this point for my team. We're 8-10 down. There's an E-25 lurking about somewhere. The Dickomax has free reign over that side of the map and can push around. The enemy Lefh took out our IS, so it's the P-43 versus the Panther at this point. And I'm adjusting my position because I don't want to be spotted, obviously, being an artillery piece. But the Panther takes out our P-43, so it's now 8-12, and our team is fully on the ropes. There's a 60G... What? There's a 60 get fucked over there, the Chinese tier 6 TD? Tier 5 TD. Oh, even worse. Oh, goody. Against a Panther. Oh, and myself and an M44 against Dickomax, an E-25, a Panther, Type 64, who's not been spotted the whole game, Leopard, who's not been spotted the whole game, MX-13F3, and a Lefh. And at this point, I've fired so much HE, I'm only down to heat. And I've not actually realised this at this point, as I take a shot into the Dickomax, and luckily, I don't shoot him in the tracks, I shoot just in between his tracks, so I penetrate him. Took another one at him, that one hit him, and now I thought I was firing HE, so I thought, oh, I've only splashed him, I've not actually penned him. This is the freshest thing you're going to see all game. Quarter speed. Oh, why aim? Why aim, comrade? Why aim? Didn't aim at the E-25, took him out. Penned him with heat for 406, because that's a nice meme. That's a nice high roll as well. The Panther comes up, manages to take me out. It's rather unfortunate, but if you think about it, I'm a tier 5 artillery piece in a tier 7 game. Our M44 is about to be taken out. Here he is. And bada bing, bada boom. I'm a tier 5 artillery piece in a tier 7 game. I did 2.8k damage, and we still lost 9-15. Makes you wonder what the rest of my team did, doesn't it? Now, I'm not going to show you many artillery replays from me, but I thought I'd show you this one. This one's quite a fresh meme, 2.8k damage, tier 5 arty. Doing Hot What proud, I hope. Hopefully she sees this as well, and if so, hello Hot What. Hopefully you're doing well. But yes, as I babble on, makes you wonder what the rest of my team did, so why don't we go and take a look at the post-game results, and then you can see for yourself. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the video today. Do whatever. Comment, like, whatever you want. Subscribe if you're new. That's the thing people say. But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, and goodbye.